afternoon. Thank you very much for coming from Minsteracres. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Minsteracres?
Yeah, Minsteracres began as a house, a family house, back in the 1700s. It was owned by a family called the Silvertops, who were Catholics. They were also coal owners. Over time, they extended the house, they built a church on the site. But by the 1900s, they weren't using that house very much and decided to rent it out to another local family, the Cowans. And during the war, it was let to the Fire Brigade as a training centre for the North East. And they built lots and lots of brick buildings to house the people who came to train. And then shortly after the war, around about 1947, the family sold the house and the grounds to the Passionists, who are a Catholic order of monks. The Passionists ran it as a training centre, a monastery and a training centre for young Passionist priests in training. But gradually, as lifestyles changed and they became more open because they were a closed order before, they opened the house to retreat groups, and they would have huge numbers of people. Whole parishes would decamp in coaches and come in to stay with us for a week to have a whole joint retreat. But again, styles have changed. People don't do that in those kind of numbers anymore. So we've changed to accommodate it. We still offer parish retreats, they still do come, but we offer all sorts of other things as well. So we can do small individually guided retreats where you can choose your own style of retreat working with our team. But we also have people who come along and do yoga. We have an icon writing workshop every summer. The whole series of different styles of things. But we also have a youth centre, which people may or may not know about. It's the last of the two brick huts that were built for the fire brigade during the war. And they're now joined together as two 16-bedded dormitories and two twin-bedded bunk rooms, leader rooms, and self-catering kitchen, dining room, living area, big veranda for when it rains, and then all the grounds to play in.
Excellent. And will you be offering this facility for schools as well if they want to develop?
Yeah, we're interested in talking to anybody who wants to use it. We're really modestly priced, and I think that helps, particularly in this day and age. It's only £75 a night to hire it, and that includes the first 8 people. And after that, it's only £9 per person. Obviously, if we cater for you, it'll cost a bit more. But we're open to discussion about what people need. We can help provide conservation-based activities if people want it, or they can bring their own. Derwent Reservoir's just down the road, so it's great for showing kids the aquatic life as well as hillsides around us. The grounds are very safe, although I suppose to a child, if you're small, they feel pretty big and scary. So it's perfect, really.
What about the wildlife and the fabulous trees, that tree-lined avenue?
We think, one of the biggest collections of sequoias, redwoods, in the country. Anybody who's been to Minsteracres will tell you that they come up the driveway for the first time and they say, wow, because it's just awe-inspiring. But we also have lots of other wildlife, as you would expect. And one of the projects that we're doing at the moment, we've just had a recruitment drive for conservation volunteers to help us restore the ancient woodland. We've got trees in there that are over 500 years old, and we need to take out, well, we already have taken out a lot of the laurel and the rhododendron, which is choking the natural plant life, and in turn reduces the amount of bird and animal life, particularly the indigenous species. So we're trying to restore that. We've got a 32-year plan, so we're not in any big hurry.